Good afternoon, my friends. I sit here in the Raven. I'm parked in a place near the beach, and it's nice and quiet. Though I have to say I can't really go outside with the camera because it's extremely windy outside. So I guess you have to take my word for it. Anyway, it's fall. It's windy. It's time for indoor activities, and well, I've been challenged. Um, some of my friends, they have the channel of the name Tinyhouse Preppers, and they have challenged me to this. It's 10 RV questions, and I thought, oh well, yeah, let's do it today where there's not really weather to go outside, so I'll do this. I got my well, actually, it's the mini iPad that Dana gave to me, my daughter, and I guess that's why it's not exactly. You guys know I like black, and this is not black. Well, it was her iPad, and she brought it when she was on vacation here this summer, and she gave it to me because she got a bigger one as well, and she don't use the little one here. So, but I got the questions here from when Tinyhouse Prepper they did this challenge. So let's get on with it. And question 1. If I look down here, it's because it's down here. Question 1. If you could change or add one thing on your rig, what would that be? Well, I would love to have the bed in the Raven a little lower. And that sounds like that's easy to do, but it's not. Because the rules in Denmark about a camper van, which the Raven is, it's registered as a camper van. In the document for this camper van for the Raven, in the camper document, it's some text thing this here. It says that these back seats, the rear seats, I'm using one of them. I'm sitting in it all the time. But the two others, I would like to remove them so that I could lower the bed. That would give me more headroom when I sit in the bed, so I could actually sit upright. I can't do that now. I'm not allowed to remove those seats because they are in the camper document. They have to be there. So that means if I remove them and the tax department pull me over, or the police, and they see those seats are not there, then they will charge me a lot of money. And it's ridiculous, and it's tax law. Anyway, so yeah, I would like to lower the bed so that I could sit upright in the bed. That's a thing I would like to change in the Raven. Anyway, question number 2. What is something you didn't expect when you got your first RV? What is something I didn't expect when I got my first RV? I've been thinking about this question, and I'm not sure what to answer. I didn't have a lot of expectations. I was kind of just jumping headfirst into this. I guess the only thing that kind of surprised me about the Nest was how sensitive it is to how the weight is distributed inside. When I first got the Nest, my travel trailer, which is parked in the campground now, but when I first got it, it had two 15-liter water tanks in the back of the in the back of the Nest. in what was the bathroom. And I found out that moving those two tanks made the stability of the nest a lot better, which was kind of a surprise. But when I think about it, it's logic. If you weigh down the back end, the front end will get light and it'll sway. So so yeah, that I guess was something that that I didn't expect. The question number 3 is, what was the deciding factor to buy your first RV? Well, when I decided I wanted to live this lifestyle, the nomadic lifestyle, that was the same time I decided to buy my first RV. And I was looking into it, and then camper vans, they are rather expensive in Denmark. And at the time I didn't have a lot of money. I was, paying rent and all, and that kind of put a limit to how much money I could spend on buying an RV. So the reason why I bought the Nest was because a second-hand travel trailer in Denmark is rather cheap. I didn't pay much for that one, and it was in a good nick. It was very good condition. So that's why I bought the Nest. Question number 4 is, what is your favorite meal to cook at camp? Well, during summertime I cook a lot. I cook a lot of different meals, and I think my favorite thing to cook is some Thai-inspired curry, some Thai curry. I'm crazy about Thai food. I really like it, and I guess 6 years in Thailand kind of affected me in that way. So yeah, some Thai curry of some kind, and of course vegetarian. But really, I live full time this way, and yeah, in summertime I cook a lot, and I cook outside on the top of my box on the back of the Raven. But in wintertime, obviously, I don't cook that much because it's windy, it's raining, it's not very nice to be outside, and cooking inside is not really, it's a bad idea because everything gets to smell of what you're cooking. So that means all my clothes my bed sheets, everything will smell of food, which is not desirable. You know that. So yeah, in summertime, Thai curry for sure. The next question is, what is your must-see RV destination? Oi, that is so difficult because there's so many places in the world that I want to see, and well, if you followed my channel for a while, I do find quite a lot of nice places to boondock, and I have been to a lot of different places, and yeah, I can't really answer that question. I got a bucket list, and there's a lot of locations on that bucket list, so I don't have one specific place that I say I want to see that place, because there's a lot. It's just thousands of places that I really want to go to. So yeah, it's a big bucket. That bucket list, that is. Question number 6. What is your favorite thing about RVing? And well, that's actually kind of easy. The freedom. The fact that I can go to a beautiful location and park and enjoy the evening, look out over the water mostly, and wake up early morning in the summertime, wake up early morning and see the sunrise and just enjoy the quiet of it, and the fact that I can, when I'm boondocking, I can park anywhere I want basically for free, and because the Raven is such a small vehicle, I can go most anywhere. I don't think I've ever been to a place that I wanted to boondock where I couldn't go because of my vehicle. So yeah, it's the freedom for sure. If I had a bigger vehicle, there would be places where I couldn't go. But the way it is now, it's just the world is open. The world just I can go anywhere. So that I do love about it, and also I guess the freedom to meet like-minded people, which I did this summer at the RTM. And we are again some people who are going to meet up around Christmas, New Year in the northeastern part of France, where one of my RV friends have his mom have a house, and we're gonna meet up there. And the fact that the freedom, not only the freedom of being able to drive wherever I want, but also the financial freedom, because I don't pay rent. Of course, I pay some money to keep this thing on the road and insurance and all, but still, my financial situation is better than it's ever been. And for that reason, I can go to, well, the northeast of France and celebrate Christmas, New Year with my RV friends. Just because we got the idea we want to do it. So yeah, the freedom, that's for sure. Question number 7. What's your least favorite thing about RVing? I guess if I should come up with something, it's kind of hard. The only thing I can think of is kind of a downside to the fact that my RV is so small. The fact that there is no bathroom. When I need to go to the bathroom, it's here. It's my bucket. On most times, I have to say though, most situations, then I will find a public bathroom somewhere. I have found out that McDonald's have nice bathrooms. Usually they're nice and clean. So if I'm near one of those, then that's where I'm going. But yeah, least favorite thing. I think that's it actually, because I can't think of anything else. So lack of bathroom. And then you could say but then if I had a bigger RV, I would be able to have a bathroom. But yeah, that's true. But then there would be other things I couldn't do because of the size, as I just talked about before. So it's kind of yeah. And after all, the bathroom, how often do you need it? Question number 8 is, what's a must-have on your next RV? A must-have. Well, I don't know. That would be a must-have compared to what I have now. If I should think about something, and that would be the next RV when I'm not doing the job that I'm doing now. Because with the job I do now, this is perfect. The Raven is ideal because I can go anywhere. I can park in parking garages and stuff like that. But let's say the RV I get when I'm no longer doing this job, then it would be nice to have standing height, so I could stand up inside the RV. And whether that should be because I get an RV, a van, which is a high top, or if it's because I get, well, a working pop-up top and not this not so ideal pop top that is on the Raven. That doesn't really matter, but standing height inside, that would be nice. That would be nice. So I guess that's my answer to that question. Question number 9 is kind of, well, kind of funny because it's, what's your favorite adult beverage or treat at camp? My favorite adult beverage. Well, adult beverage, I never have alcohol. It's never happened. I never have alcohol when I'm parked with the Raven. Because I have this idea that when I'm boondogging, then I need to be able to drive away. And if I drink alcohol, then I'm not able to drive away. So, okay, the other half of the question, or treat. My favorite treat. Well, I do eat a lot of cashew nuts. So I guess that would be it. Roasted salted cashew nuts. Yeah, well, that's me. And then question number 10. What's your favorite indoor RV accessory? My favorite indoor RV accessory. I don't know if it's an RV accessory or... Yeah, I guess it must be. It just kicked on actually. So that'll be my diesel heater. My newly installed diesel cabin heater. I totally love that thing. I can sit here in the Raven. It's end of November and it's pretty cold outside and very windy. And I just see if I can show you. You see this? I just flick the switch, push the button. It's set to 22 degrees and it keeps the temperature for me. I almost feel like cheating because it's such a luxury to me, you know. Till now I've been, well, before I installed the diesel heater, I would do with this small butane heater that would make a lot of condensation inside the Raven, and well, basically that was okay, but it was absolutely not ideal. And then I installed this thing and it made everything so much easier, and it's made it, I've been sitting here in here for a couple of hours and there's basically no condensation on the windows. I can look out, there's no water running down. It's just perfect. So yeah, that is for sure my favorite RV accessory. That is for sure my favorite indoor RV accessory. That is, I just love it. It's the best. That was the 10 questions. Then I'm supposed to challenge. I need to challenge 5 channels. I'm gonna challenge Vankensteiner. And Vankensteiner is one of my friends that I made a video about in the RTM with the home-built RV. Frankenstein's Monster, I think I called it. So Vankensteiner, challenge you to do this. Then I challenge My Life to Live. Maurice, I challenge you to do this challenge thing, to answer these questions. I challenge you also, Alan, in Small Home Big Garden. I challenge you to do this video. I think that could be interesting. You actually have a real motorhome, well, factory built RV. That was 3. Who else? Yeah, Mark. Adventures with Jane. I challenge you, Mark, to do these questions, to answer these questions. I think I know. Living Coast to Coast. I challenge you to answer these questions. It's long ago that we heard anything about your rig. You make very interesting videos, but you're still happy about your travel trailer. You've been doing a lot of kilometers, and I'd like to hear a little bit more about your RV now. So, living coast to coast, adventures with Jane, my life to live, small home, big garden, and who was the first one I said? And Wankensteiner. Those 5. I'll put link to their channels in the description, and let's see who of them will make this thing. Anyway, that was the end of my doing this 10 RV question challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys take care, and remember, life is good. Bye bye. Well, I was just about to edit this video when I realized I didn't show you guys the ceiling of the Raven the way it looks now. So here you are, my dark wood, well, wood-ish ceiling in the Raven. Nice, right? Well, it's gonna be even nicer when it becomes real stained dark wood instead of this plastic film. But it's okay for now. Looks better than the sagging fabric it was before.